Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. This is our first episode and the pilot of In Conversation With. It's a series that serves to highlight individuals, spas, and businesses that Kana Skincare is inspired by. We hope to facilitate outreach while amplifying their voices to our respective communities. Our guest today is Cynthia Swan. She's the co-founder of Virgin Abis, a CBD and hemp store on the Virgin Islands. Today, we will be listening to Cynthia's story, hear about her journey, and what the future holds for Virgin Abis. So without further ado, let's get this conversation started. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you for joining us today. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm really good. Thanks for having me.
So, how's the weather like over there?
It is 80 degrees and sunny, like
Oh my
always.
gosh. Always?
Yeah, usually year round between 75 and 85 degrees.
Wow, I'm jealous. That's not how it is here. It's like a rainstorm right now and it's pitch black outside.
We do have hurricanes here and there, so there is a downfall at some point.
Okay, I see. You have a pretty interesting background. Can you tell me about your journey and how you all started?
So we are a locally owned and operated retail store currently specializing in CBD and hemp products. How we kind of got here is that I'm a graphic designer. I graduated with a bachelor in fine arts for graphic design at SCAD. My fiance, who is another partner, he is a biology major, and then our other friend is a financial major, who is also one of the partners. So it's the three of us. And how we got started is that my fiance and I decided we wanted to be in the industry while he was rowing across the ocean for charity. So after 51 days, 11 hours, and 57 minutes, we met in Antigua, and Virgin Abis was kind of born.
Oh, wow. That's dedication. 51?
Yeah, it was a very long time. He lost so much weight, but it was for ALS. They rode for ALS, and it was a
Oh, that's
very cool
great.
organization that they go with. Yeah. And then 2 months later after that, I'm on the board for St. John Yacht Club. And so we were just helping out with the regatta. And I invited my childhood friend, Oliver Wesselhoff, to come boating with us. And once he expressed interest in the company, we figured that he was the piece of the puzzle that we were missing. And after looking for months and finding and renovating a retail spot, we opened in December of 2019.
Awesome. That's really great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, speaking of yachting, I've done it once and your arms are so sore. Like this
Oh,
one
yeah.
time I was out, really out, and I was so sore I couldn't get back to the shore. So then I had my two friends kind of row me back and I was like in the middle.
Oh, no. Yeah, I was very surprised when he told me he wanted to do that, but it was for a really good cause. And he said that after the first 2 weeks, it's kind of like you go in a zone. So,
Oh. All right, so can you tell me what does Virgin Abyss stand for?
so Virgin Abis, we came up with the name. Virgin is for the Virgin Islands, which is where our store is located. And then Abyss is both for the cannabis, and also we have the north and south drops on both sides of the island that basically drop out into an abyss. And so we were kind of playing off of both those terms.
Oh, that's really clever. I really like it.
Thanks.
When people buy things from Virgin Abyss, does it go anywhere? Do you benefit the community? Anything like that?
So eventually, right now, we want to try to move most of our products, especially flour. For the hemp flour, we want to start supporting locally owned places. We think supporting people of the Virgin Islands is first and foremost. We have locally made pipes and ashtrays and that sort of thing, but we're still moving towards having more of a locally owned products. But everything has to be CBD, and there's not that many licenses for it yet. When it comes to the products that we're selling now, we're actually starting a guild. We think the use of cannabis and hemp is a natural right, and the profits from the sale of these products should be contributed towards the community and the projects and foundations with similar views of our team. So we plan to start a guild, which we're starting now, which is called the VI Cannabis Guild. And we want to help local nonprofits, community involvement projects, and youth programs specifically. While I was growing up on St. John, we kind of lost a lot of the after school program for children. As much as the beach is an amazing and beautiful place to hang out, we really don't have too much parks and recreation for soccer programs that we used to have. We used to have t-ball and cricket and all these amazing programs, and they kind of, since the 2017 storms, stopped. So what we plan to do is get everyone in the hemp and cannabis industry to be involved in the guild so we can fully fund those programs for children.
Are there a lot of CBD and cannabis businesses in the community?
They are legalizing it. 2 years ago, they made medical cannabis legal, but they're still waiting to give out licensing. There's another CBD and hemp store on St. John that's also going to be involved in the guild, as well as some other people have said that they will be a part of it once they get the license, but we're just waiting on those people getting their licenses.
So like when you mentioned that you believe hemp and CBD usage is a natural right, what do you really mean by that? Can you explain more?
I do think that, yes, I think that the fact that America has actually used to make farms grow hemp because it was such an amazing product, but people have used it in spiritual manners for thousands and thousands of years. And to tell people that they can't use it to help their body, to help move forward and to be more connected spiritually, I feel like is a right that is owned to, that should be given to everyone, and as well as Virgin Abis does. So we just want to be able to produce the best products that are out there to show people what it can do to help you.
I know you're committed to providing the highest quality products at Virgin Abis. What is your vetting process like, and how did you decide on Kana?
So for our vetting, we really wanted to look for women and minority-owned companies. We feel like those are the best ones to really support. Initially, we look for test results, if they're testing third party, transparency, and efficiency. We kind of have like a list that we go through. And one of our favorite things to do is like, that's the end of the list, is to see the personal story of each person who's providing it. I think that's one of the most important reasons of why people want to get into the industry. And if you have a story of why you're using it, then it's going to help everyone else understand why you're doing it. So when looking for Canna beauty products specifically, we actually were looking at a lot of like Cosmopolitan and BuzzFeed articles and all this stuff being like, this is the best beauty products you should be using. But I know that you can be paid to be in those. And so we actually found Canna through Instagram, and your story was amazing. So we did a small order initially just to see if we'd like the products. And the minute I put EGF on my face, I knew we would be using you guys.
So is it your favorite product?
It is by far my favorite product. I think that is probably might be one of the best sellers in our store. I think every woman that comes in, I at least let them know that it exists. It has changed my skin for the last year, and so I just want to help everyone else change their skin.
That's great. Actually, my personal favorite too.
I don't even know how to describe it. We actually always have a tester so people can put it on their hands.
Yeah.
But really, it's as someone who has oily face constantly, and I never actually had acne until I went to the States. We use cistern water here, and so I think chemical water just didn't do well with my face, and so I just had acne everywhere. So I've been struggling with a rosy face and acne for the past 10 years, and I feel like this past year has been the best skin year of my life.
Yeah, your skin looks amazing. So like healthy and like flushed.
I don't wear any, I love it so much. I don't use any foundation or anything more just because it clogs my pores, but it even looks, I feel like I even look younger, a little tighter. It's great stuff.
Yeah, like do you think EGF is the best seller on the islands as well because of your temperature there year long? Like the
I think that
humidity?
there's so many different types of people looking for specific skin care products. And specifically because of the temperature, we sweat a lot.
Yeah.
So when you put oil on your face, it tends to just come off almost instantly. And the way that the EGF just kind of floats into your skin, it doesn't come off. You can wear makeup over it. It's perfect for the temperature here. I
Yeah.
also think that I recommend it more than any other product.
Yeah, like sweating actually dries out your skin. And the great thing about EGF is it's an essence. So it has a smaller molecular weight than other products. So it actually sinks into your skin and penetrates a lot deeper. And with the active ingredients in it, it hydrates your skin and really helps your other products to work more optimally.
My girlfriend came in because another person told her to buy it, and a week later her mother-in-law came in saying like, I need that stuff that you gave to my daughter-in-law. And I was like, oh yeah, like did she tell you about it? She goes, no, I saw her skin last week and I realized how much it's changed. She thought she was pregnant and glowing. So it's definitely doing the trick for what all the girls down here.
Oh my God, that's great. Like, I love that. Like, instead of asking, what are they wearing clothes, I was like, what are you wearing on your face?
Yeah, what are you doing different here?
Yeah. Like, for me, it's my personal favorite because I had a broken skin barrier here like 6 months ago, and nothing would heal it until I used EGF for like 30 days. That was like the only product I used, and I could barely see that broken barrier anymore. So
That's great.
that's why I
We have
compare.
a lot of people with skin damage as well, like sun damage too. And
Yeah.
so it's slowly helping all of us with our sun damage from being so close to the equator.
So your store takes inspiration from like traditional West Indian architecture. How did you decide on that? And how does the layout give your customers an experiential shopping experience?
So when it comes to opening new shops in the VI, people tend to forget about the Virgin Islands culture of its own. Say like taking Polynesian theme restaurant and bringing it to the Caribbean instead of highlighting the food we already have like confit or callaloo soup. So we decided to use the help of Armin Studio to design our store to showcase the products in a simple and sophisticated way, which sometimes CBD can be really intricate. So we wanted to look as simple as possible while highlighting the beauty of the Virgin Islands, which to us are the people and their culture. And we really wanted to just pay homage to that.
That's great. Um, do you mind showing us around your store? Because it's so beautiful and like very bright and soft and zen.
Well, if you ever come down, we can show you. We're in Mongoose Junction, which is a beautiful stone building shopping center. And so this is kind of the entrance area. And then you kind of come around here. This is the check-in. I put a pillow down where we were meeting. And then I'm very happy that I kept most of these plants alive. But our beauty section is right here. And in the middle and forefront is all of our canna stuff. I actually have already sold out of the lotus. So we're getting more lotus in this week because that is my second new favorite product.
Oh my God, right. It works so well with EGF together.
Oh yeah, and I use it day and night because I tend to only use the EGF during the day, but using the lotus at night too has changed everything. And then I use the purple rice mask for sleeping.
Awesome. Are you applying the lotus just to your hands and then patting it in?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Good.
After I wash my hands and face. But yes, it's been such a great product. I think we had like a small round just to test out again, kind of like we always do.
Yeah.
And I used it, then I had my mom use it, and we had a couple other girls use it, and everyone was like, you need to get more of this product. So we got more
I feel
of the
like
product.
everyone who loves EGF will automatically love Lotus because there are a lot of similarities in the products, but also because it's an essence. So like this actually preps your skin to like take in EGF better because I like to always explain my skin kind of like a sponge. If after you wash your face, it's like a hard sponge that doesn't take anything in. But if you saturate it with something and hydrate it, it becomes plush. So then it could accept everything that goes into it and just like soak it all up versus starting off with EGF to be the starter to allow all your other products to soak in better.
I've tried other toners before as well, and I feel like they've left my face oily or too dry, and It felt like there was no really good in between. And I feel like Essence is really that. And it's so soft. It makes your face so soft after.
I guess we'll just leave it at that because I think your store is about to open soon. So thank you, Cynthia, for being such a genuine soul and for taking the time to chat with us today when the pandemic is over. Connor's gonna go there to see you.
We would love that. We have a place for you to stay and everything.
I'll talk with you soon, okay? Bye.
Bye.